Last week here on Thursday Night Thunder, as we closed out the January season, it was Jason Craddock and the Gas Monkey Garage Machine taking all the victory and bringing home the checkered flag to end out the January season. Now, we get ready to kick off a brand new season here on Thursday Night Thunder. 16 of the best trucks and drivers are ready to go. The question remains, can Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey hang on to that checkered flag in week 1 of the February season? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a sold-out capacity crowd right here at the MTA Arena. If you're new here, be sure to crush that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, stay up to date with everything MTA has to offer. Tonight, we kick off the February season of Thunder with 16 of the best trucks and drivers. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of older veterans have returned to the February season, and they're going to have something for these new rookies out here on the track tonight. They're going to let them know how it's done. However, a lot of new rookies that have showed up on Thunder in the last couple of months, they're letting these veterans know that they're ready to play on the Thursday Night Thunder scene. There you see the current champion, Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey. He's trying to hang on to that flag here tonight as we get ready to kick off round 1 competition. And coming up first, we're going to see Monster Mutt Poodle take on Equalizer. Then we're going to see Caden Wilson return in Jurassic Attack. He will take on the Titan Chevrolet, followed by Gravedigger the Legend. He will take on the King Crunch Chevrolet. And to close out the first half of round 1, Bradley Graham returns in Clydesdale. He will take on El Toro Loco. Now up first here in round 1, Violet Craddock returning in the Monster Mutt Poodle, a former one-time Thunder champion. She's out here this season looking for championship number 2. She will take on newcomer to the scene, Jay Moffat in the Equalizer Chevrolet out of Tennessee. He's ready to rock and roll in that near lane. The brand new square body making its debut out here on Thunder this February season. We'll see what the rookie has got for Violet Craddock there in that far lane. Monster Mutt Poodle ready to rock and roll. Both trucks stage now. Here's the green light. Off the line over the first jump down the straight track to go. Equalizer on the lead now over the car. And Jay Moffat gets his first win on Thunder in the brand new Equalizer, taking out the veteran in Violet Craddock. The old square body's going to show back up in round 2 competition. Next up in round 1, Caden Wilson, new kid on the block. He was known as the Wheelie King there for a while. He had a tough break. The crew thrashed on that truck, getting it back in action. He's ready to rock and roll against MTA veteran Zach George. He brings that 1972 Chevrolet Titan to the line. He's ready to claim his first Thursday Night Thunder Championship. However, so is Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack. This one's going to be a dogfight down to the finish line. Here's the green light now as we take off up and over the first jump. Titan for the lead on Jurassic Attack over the cars now. Turns it over, goes Titan in the near lane. And Caden Wilson gets his round 1 win over the Titan Chevrolet. A tough break for Zach George there. He was going for it, got a little bobbled up in no man's land. Let's go back down now and take another look at the MTA replay. Right here off the line, Titan got him over the first jump. He settles the truck back down. He makes a whole shot down there for that first jump over no man's land. And right here, he gets a little cattywampus. Hits the first set of cars. The truck's at point of no return. He turned the truck over there inside that near lane. Caden Wilson came out on top and capitalized. Next up in round 1, it's your boy Shaggy. Matt Cheever returns out of Poplar Branch, North Carolina. Gravedigger the Legend coming to the line. He will take on newcomer to the scene, Callan Legit out of Woodlands, Texas, the King Crunch Chevrolet, ready to go that brand new truck in that far lane. He takes on the brand new Gravedigger the Legend. Both trucks are staged. Here's the green light now. Chevrolet in the forward up and over the first jump. They're dead even down to the first set of cars that across the finish line. King Crunch gets a little crossed up there, and Matt Cheever and Gravedigger, maybe some problems. It looks like something came loose in the rear end. The rear tire's a lot closer to the front end as it was at the start line, so we'll keep you up to date with Gravedigger the Legend. Nonetheless, Matt Cheever is your winner. But speaking of veterans now is the return of 6-time Thunder champion Bradley Graham in the Clydesdale Chevrolet. He will draw up against Michael Harry. El Toro Loco ready to go in that far lane. The brand new truck is ready to rock and roll tonight. Michael Harry, he's been at some of our bigger events. First time ever on Thunder. He takes on the veteran. Green light goes down now, and El Toro's got to jump on. Clydesdale trying to come back over the cars in trouble. Turns it over. Bradley Graham is upside down in Clydesdale over the finish line, and Michael Harry was right there with him. Actually had the lead on him all the way to the last set of cars. He got a little crossed up. Let's go back and take another look here off the line. Michael Harry, El Toro Loco, has the lead over the first jump, and down the straight stretch, he leaves Bradley Graham in the dust. As they go up and over no man's land, Michael Harry still has a lead on him. Graham now trying to pull the trigger and just edges out El Toro Loco, turns the truck over, and Michael Harry and El Toro Loco on the trailer. Clydesdale will be back. We'll have an update with those guys down in the pits later tonight. Next up in round one is newcomer Rami Wheeler in the Barefoot Dodge out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. He draws up against Chad Legit, Too Legit, the 2021 Maximum Carnage champion. He brings that front engine design, coil-over shocks, no sway bar on that truck. Tropical Thunder ready to go on that far lane. And over in the near lanes, newcomer Rami Wheeler in the back in black, barefoot, ready to go now to take on Tropical Thunder. Here's the green light down the straight track over the first jump. Tropical Thunder with the lead, barefoot coming back on a wheel stand. Rami Wheeler turns it over, going across the last set of cars. The fans are going nuts. But what an upset here for the new kid on the block, trying to make a name for himself, and no doubt about it, the fans loved it. Nonetheless, Chad Legit, Tropical Thunder gets the win. Right here off the line, barefoot, trying to settle it down the rear end, kind of kicked out on him. Watch as he go over the first jump. He's trying to hang up with Tropical Thunder, hits the first set of cars, stands it up on the tailgate, and over she goes, barefoot on the trailer. And Chad Legit and Tropical Thunder will advance on into round two, but next up in round one, we've got the debuting Little Tiger Ford ready to rock and roll with the crazy cat, Jason Wook, behind the wheel. He is a former two-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. However, he draws up the January season points champion, Daniel Chichagash, in the Dodge-powered Rammunition ready to go in the near lane. He took home the first week of the January season win. He's trying to do it again here tonight in the February season. Ford versus Dodge now, ladies and gentlemen. Green light goes down up over the first jump. Tiger's got a lead on a Rammunition, trying to come back, and cheeses into the wall. And Jason Wook and Little Tiger get the win here in round one, putting the victory bracket up for Little Tiger's debut. And Rammunition on the trailer early here tonight. You know, Cheech is upset, but he'll be back stronger next week. Next up in round one, Olivia Cantwell makes her Thunder debut in the Scarlet Bandit Ford Expedition at Tonganoxie, Kansas. However, she draws up one of the MCA veterans, Downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot. Firestone Wilderness ready to go in that far lane. He hasn't had much luck with that brand new truck. He's looking to turn it around here tonight. Battle of the Ford over on round one. Green light goes down now, and Bigfoot's got a whole shot. Trying to come back over the cars. And what is close down there? Both trucks having some trouble down in the shutdown area. I'm not sure who did pick up the win. Cantwell came back on Brown as they went across the finish line. So we're going to go down to our MTA photo finish and take a better look at it. Here it is now, ladies and gentlemen. And Bigfoot will just edge out Scarlet Bandit by inches. A tough break for the old Bandit there. She was going for it. And a Bigfoot, we're not sure what's going on, but moving right along with round one, it's now time to defend the checker flag. Now a five-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Jason Craddock returns in Gas Monkey. He, however, takes on MTA veteran Aaron Church, Bakugan Dragonoid, ready to go here in the near lane. He wants a second Thunder Championship, something bad. He knows he's got to knock off the current champion. Both trucks stay. Green light goes down now, up over the first jump. Craddock got a lead on him, up and over the car. Dragonoid coming back. What a showdown to the finish line. And Gas Monkey pretty much led that entire race, but Aaron Church and Dragonoid pulled the trigger coming over that last set of cars. An incredible matchup down there in the finish line. We're going to go back down now and take another look at the MTA replay. Right here, Craddock got the whole shot. Up and over the first jump, he sets it back down. He hammers down on the throttle, but watch the inside lane. Aaron Church flies high over no man's land. He gathers it up and came across the finish line first. He defeats the champion, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Church has upset the champion. Dragonoid will be back in round two competition. What an upset here in round one. But speaking of round one, we had a lot of problems go down with Clydesdale as he turned over in round one competition, rolled the truck over. The crew should have no problem getting him back. Then for Matt Cheever and Gravedigger the Legend, a tie rod end broke loose. That's why the rear tire got shoved forward on Gravedigger the Legend. That crew is thrashing. They're getting him back and ready to go for round two competition. And over here on the other side of the shop, we've got Rami Wheeler, who stood barefoot up on the tailgate. He rolled over in round one. That crew's going to have him back. However, he was eliminated from competition. But Clydesdale, Gravedigger the Legend, they meet in round two. So we're going to see if those trucks are back and ready to go. And speaking of round two, we have got Equalizer. He'll be taking on Jurassic Attack. Then, much like we just talked about, Gravedigger the Legend will take on Clydesdale. On the other side of the bracket, Tropical Thunder takes on Little Tiger. And to close out round 2, Firestone Bigfoot takes on Dragonoid, who just eliminated our current champion. Coming to the line first out of Tennessee, Jay Moffat, new kid on the block. The Equalizer Chevrolet, he gets a hard task of taking on Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack. That truck debuted just a couple of months ago. The kid was getting it dialed in. Had a rough patch there for a couple of weeks. The crew's got him back, but what's he got for the old brand new Equalizer here? The new driver and all, debuting here on Thunder. Boat truck stage, green light goes down up and over the first jump. Equalizer pulling a lead out on him. Jurassic Attack trying to come back at the end. Not sure who got the win. It looked like Equalizer out of the near lane. He eliminates Jurassic Attack. We are going to go down and take a look at our photo finish. Equalizer led down that straight stretch, but Wilson put it to the wood there across the finish line. Here's our photo finish. Equalizer and Jay Moffat get the round 2 victory over Jurassic Attack. He'll be on the trailer. Equalizer moving on. Next up in round 2, it's your boy Shaggy, Matt Cheever, Gravedigger the Legend, back in action after a tie rod in broke. He will take on Bradley Graham and Clydesdale after turning that truck over in round 1. So both trucks have had their issues. These veteran drivers know how to make it through. These two have met many times before. This one is for bragging rights. Clydesdale out of that far lane taking on Gravedigger the Legend in the near lane. Who's going to semifinals? Green light goes down now up to the first jump down the straight stretch. They're dead even now. Legend pulling a lead on him, but it was close down to the shutdown area. And Clydesdale was hanging right there with Gravedigger the Legend. A close matchup nonetheless down into the finish line. We're going to go back and take another look at the MTA replay and see who did pick up the win. And watch as this race was pretty much dead even all the way down. Over the first jump, both trucks settle it down. They're getting a lot of momentum into the first jump, and no one's really got the lead as they go up and over no man's land. The Legend now starting to gain a little traction. A wheel stand across the cars right there. Matt Cheever and Gravedigger the Legend is your winner by inches over Bradley Graham and the Clydesdale Chevrolet. So the veterans showing that they still have it here tonight, but Digger got the better of them. Next up in round 2 competition, we have got none other than the Crazy Cat Jason Wolf returning, and Little Tiger, the former 2-time Thunder champion, now takes on the 2021 Maximum Carnage champion, Chad Legit, 2 Legit, ready to go in Tropical Thunder out of the near lane. Again, a front engine truck, no sway bar added to this machine. He's ready to rock and roll against that brand new Little Tiger in that far lane. Both trucks now stage. Who's going to semis? As we go green now, up and over the first jump, Little Tiger now pulling a big time lead. Tropical Thunder trying to come back and doesn't have enough in the Crazy Cat and Little Tiger. Jason Wolf picking up a big win over Tropical Thunder here in round 2 competition. We're going to see that brand new truck back in semifinal competition. But now to close out round 2, Aaron Church returns in Dragonoid. He knocked off the champion earlier tonight. However, he draws up against downtown Mitch Brown in Firestone Wilderness out of the Bigfoot camp, the former 8-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, the Big Bad Ford, ready to go here in the inside lane. Again, 2 MTA veterans. They've met many times before. Who takes home this last race in round 2? Dragonoid and Bigfoot. Your green light goes down up and over the first jump. They're dead even out of the first set of cars, and Bigfoot out of shape, and Dragonoid gets the win out of the far lane. A tough break for downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot. Lost it there, hitting that first stack of cars out of no man's land. Bigfoot on the trailer, and Aaron Church will get the win in Dragonoid. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to redirect your attention because we get so many questions. How do you become a driver in the MTA circuit? Well, we're about to tell you how. So if you want to be a driver and sign up on Thursday Night Thunder or one of our bigger events, listen closely because we're about to tell you just how you can do it. What's going on, MTA fans? If you're looking to get in on the action right here on the MTA YouTube channel, look no further. I'm about to tell you guys just how you can sign up to get in one of these races. Head over to the link in our description, and that's going to take you right over to our Facebook page where we hold registration for all of the MTA events. And hey, while you're there, crush that subscribe button. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so you stay up to date with everything that MTA is doing. From new custom truck builds to special events and giveaways, you don't want to miss any of the great action MTA has to offer. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll catch you guys down the road. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Thursday Night Thunder as we get ready to kick off semifinal competition. Newcomer to the scene, Jay Moffat, Equalizer. He will take on MTA veteran Matt Cheever and Gravedigger, the Legend. Over on the other side of the bracket, we've got 2 veterans going to throw it down. Jason Wook in the brand new Little Tiger. He takes on Aaron Church in Dragonoid, who knocked off the current champion earlier tonight. First up at the line, new kid on the block, Jay Moffat out of Tennessee. He brings in the brand new Equalizer Chevrolet. Then he draws up against Matt Cheever in his brand new Gravedigger, the legend, the former one-time Thunder champion, ready to rock and roll. He broke a tie rod in earlier tonight. The crew thrashed on it. They got him back. He's trying to add another win to his credentials. He's got to knock off the brand new Equalizer in the inside lane. Here's the green light now down the straight stretch, up and over the first jump. Legend's got a lead now over the last set of cars, and Matt Cheever, Gravedigger, the legend, picks up a win over the rookie and Equalizer, who was going for it, just didn't have enough for the old-time veteran out of that far lane in his brand new Gravedigger, the legend, nonetheless moving on to the finals. Who will he meet there? Is it going to be Aaron Church and Dragonoid? Again, knocked off the current champion here tonight in round one. He will take on the Crazy Cat, Jason Wook, in that brand new Little Tiger, which has been nothing but spectacular here tonight, ready to go in that inside lane. However, Aaron Church and Dragonoid, he knows how to get the job done. He wants to get another win on Thursday Night Thunder. Two veterans going to throw it down. Dragonoid taking on Little Tiger. Here's their green light now. Down the straight stretch, Little Tiger starting to pull side lead on Dragonoid over the last of the cars in a wheel stand. Now the Crazy Cat and Jason Wook as he gets ready to back it off the van stack there. What a ride it was for him. We're going to go back and take another look at the MTA replay. Aaron Church was trying to gather it up, just didn't have enough. Watch right here as they go up and over the first jump. Little Tiger settles the truck down. Jason Wook puts it down on the floor, trying to make down that big Ford horsepower. A slight lead over Dragonoid, but watch right here. Dragonoid noses over, and Wook rides the wheel stand across the finish line. So Little Tiger will meet up with Legend there in the finals. Dragonoid on the trailer. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you guys that coming up on February 25th at the end of the February season, Danger Zone coming to the MTA YouTube channel. 32 of the best trucks and drivers all competing for the Danger Zone Championship. But now it's back to Thunder, and it's what we all come to see. It's final time in week one of the February season. Jason Wook in Little Tiger will take on Matt Cheever and Gravedigger, the legend. Jason Wook, who drove the Prowler machine for a couple of years out here on the MTA circuit, has now resided that truck and debuting the brand new Little Tiger here tonight. He would want nothing more than a big win. Matt Cheever, Gravedigger, the legend, that's a brand new truck he's driving there in the far lane. Two MTA veterans going to be throwing it down in the final round here tonight in brand new trucks. Ladies and gentlemen, Gravedigger, the legend, Little Tiger, it's showtime here on Thunder. Now up and over the first jump down the straight stretch there, even over no man's land. It's close all the way down. Little Tiger turns it over. What a showdown in the finals in week one of the February season. Jason Wook on two wheels and turned the truck over by the wall. Not sure what was going on there in the inside lane. Let's go back and take another look. Right here off the line, they both go up and over that first jump, trying to settle the truck down to gain the horsepower, put the wheel speed to the ground. Legend with a slight lead now. Watch as they go up and over that first stack of cars. Wook way out of shape, and Little Tiger and the Legend picked up the win over Little Tiger in the far lane. What a matchup it was. But ladies and gentlemen, your Thursday Night Thunder champion here tonight for the second time. It's your boy Shaggy, Matt Cheever, and Gravedigger the Legend. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a look at the overall point standings closing out week one of the February season in the lower half of the bracket, El Toro Loco, King Crunch, Titan, and Monster Mutt Poodle rounding out the lower half with just 30 points. But the season's still young, and these drivers have a lot to gain throughout the next 3 weeks. Over on the top half of the bracket with tonight's win, Matt Cheever, Gravedigger the Legend, leading in the overall points with 60. And in second place, his runner-up and finalist, Jason Wook, Little Tiger, holds down second place with just 50 points. And rounding out your top three, Aaron Church and Dragonoid with 45 points. And again, the overall points leader will advance on to the new season alongside the checkered flag holder. So every driver is competing for as many points as possible. You may not have to win, but consistency is key. Thank y'all for watching Thursday Night Thunder. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road. See you next week.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. 'Cause it's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time.